All right, so guys, there is this gist I want to give you guys. It is trending, although it's not all that viral, but it is trending actually. And that is the Kebbi state government donated the sum of 30 million naira to Dunamis Church. You know Dunamis Church, the Dunamis Church of Pastor Paul Enenche and his wife, Pastor Becky Paul Enenche. It happened that the Dunamis Church organized a citywide crusade titled Healing and Deliverance Crusade in Kebbi State. And I think in one of the nights of the crusade, the government sent his entourage to the crusade to give his support to the ministry for the good work that they are doing, and also to donate some money. And the sum that was donated is 30 million naira. Now, the shocking part for me is that it was in cash, like 30 million naira in cash. I think say they talk say cash no day for Nigeria again, say cash no day again. So where did this cash come from? Well, that's just a side talk. So now the 30 million naira was in cash. It was coming from the Kebbi state governor to support the ministry for the good work that it is doing, and a whole lot of that. Well, when the person making the announcement, like the person giving the donation on behalf of the governor made the announcement, the crowd shared, like they were happy and they were clapping and everybody was happy. Wow, 30 million naira going to the ministry for doing the work of God, service to humanity, and all of that. Now, the shocking part is that the Dunamis Church, that is Pastor Paul Enenche, rejected the donation from the government. For some persons that know the ministry, it's not like a shock that he rejected the money, because in time past we have seen him acted and said something like this. And so, but for some persons that are far off from the ministry, like it was coming as a shock that pastor reject 30 million naira that is coming from government, not from an individual. This was coming from government, so you can be sure that it is legit, and the whole lot of that. So the pastor politely rejected the money, stating that it is in the ethics of the ministry not to accept money from government agency or from the government body or whatever. That even the glory dome, that is the name of the name of the location of the ministry, headquartered in Abuja, that it was built from start to finish even without any single contribution from the government, either at the state, federal, or the local government level. That it was the work of God, and it was God that financed it from start to finish. That the ethics of the ministry, that they don't take money from the government, so that they can be free to say what they want to say and how they want to say it whenever the need arises. So the ministry politely rejected the money and said that rather that the money should be put back into some charity use, or maybe orphanages, or some Christian non-governmental Christian bodies like the PFN or the CAN or what have you. And so that is the stand of the ministry, and it was coming as a shock, like I said, to some persons, that why would the ministry that the ministry actually rejected the money.
Our governor, His Excellency Dr. Nasser Idris Abdullah Yangondu, a faithful governor and also a comrade governor, which you all know he is the only a comrade governor in this country. He has therefore graciously approved the donation of the sum of 30 million naira to this gathering. That is to the organizing committee. So before I leave this stage, I want to present that sum of 30 million naira in cash.
So if there is anything like orphanage, if there is anything like that, at your discretion, please apply this amount of money to it. No.
And that is that. But now the thing is, what is the reason behind the government of Kebbi State donating as much as 30 million naira to the ministry? Because there are a whole lot of things that this money can actually be used into, as in a whole lot of places that this money can actually be put into in the state. There's even going to be more productive, because now a lot of persons are just reasoning that okay, it wants to buy the favor of the ministry. Now you know that Dunamis Church, Pastor Paul Enenche, has a massive influence. Yes, he really has a massive influence. So maybe he wants to buy the favor of the church, so that maybe the church or the pastor can be speaking good in the favor of the governor and the whole lot of that. But like I said earlier, that there are lots of places in the states that the money can actually be put into. Kebbi State, for example, not even for example, for a fact, is one of the states with the lowest GDP per head capital in Nigeria. Like, it's one of the poorest states in the country. Yes, like without exaggeration. Also, Kebbi State is one of the states in Nigeria that has been affected with banditry and Fulani herdsmen attack, like a whole massive lot of insecurity. Kebbi State is one of the states that has a very poor road infrastructure and network. Kebbi State has have food insecurity, like there's hunger in the land, there is low literacy rate in the land, like a whole lot of things that the government can actually invest that money. Like I believe that if the government can just willingly invest 30 million naira, it means that the government can even do more in investing in critical sectors of the economy of the state in order to improve the livelihood, the GDP, and the general economy of the state for the betterment of the citizens and the inhabitants of the Kebbi State people. Well, guys, like this is just a random thought, but like, what do you think about this? Are you shocked that Dunamis actually rejected the money? Are you surprised that the government could offer such amounts of money to the church? And are you in support that the government was right in donating that, or the government should have reapplied that money to some other critical sectors of the state? Well, I'll be in the comment section waiting for your thought. Don't forget to like and share this video. This is Gist TV, and I'll see you next time.